What is up, you guys? It is your boy John here from Pumaplow. Welcome back to another Plains and Simple here on the PC. I do appreciate you guys clicking on the video. How's it going? And welcome. Of course, this is Plains and Simple Farm Sim 17. You know what I'm trying to say. I'm selling equipment, by the way. I think I talked about this in the last voiceover in the last video, that I wanted to sell some equipment that I'm not using, and it's going down. Make sure you guys hit that subscribe button if you would not mind, and of course ring the bell so you get those notifications when a new video goes live. But anyway, selling equipment because I just don't need some of it anymore. You know, you guys will see later on, I've actually spent some money, just saying. Any hoozles. So messing with the silage here, I'm like all over the place already. I would like to get that pile of chaff picked up, because it's kind of annoying me that there's a pile of chaff there. But to do that, I have to make a bunch of silage. So I'm going to work on that a little bit. I don't work on it too much. The big thing I'm doing here is getting the fermenter empty, so that just while playing, it can continue to ferment and make more of the chaff into silage. So it's going to go ahead and set up a course here real fast. Didn't save it or anything, but just one little course to go ahead and run. So I actually have a question for you guys that I want to ask in this video. And I'll propose the question, and then I'll tell you guys how you can tell me what your opinion is. The question for you guys is, Mr. Stevie, the maker of this map, has updated this map to be 4x. So 4 times the size of a regular map, or whatever. So basically, it's plain and simple in the center, and then he's added stuff all the way around. And I've looked at the map. He's done some very interesting things to it. He has changed some stuff in the homestead here. He has added crop. He's added different things. And it's kind of piqued my interest. I'm not going to lie. So the question that I have to propose to everybody in this video is, do you want me to play the 4X version of Plains and Simple? Now, hold on. Don't answer quite yet. I'm going to explain how I'm going to do it, if I do it. Okay, I'll tell you guys how to vote here in a second, but this is how I would do it. I sound like OJ. If I was the killer, this is how I would have done it. My theory behind it is I'm not going to start over, because it is Plains and Simple. It's the same map, just 4X. So my theory would be sell my crop that I have on this map, which I'm starting to work on anyway, which you'll see here in a minute. Spoiler, maybe. Anyway. Sell the crop that I have, not even sell the equipment, sell the crop that I have, figure out how much money I have from that, go into a new save on the new Plain and Simple 4X, okay? And it's not new at this point, it's been out for a little while, but I just downloaded it the other day before recording this voiceover. So I would get the new save, set it up as far as equipment that I have on this particular save, basically edit the money so that I could buy all the same equipment, buy the same fields, plow the same fields together, cut down all the trees between the fields, have all of that stuff done before I even make the first video. And when I say the first video, I'm going to continue. If I do it, I'm going to continue. So whatever episode this is, it'll just be the next one. Like, or not even the next one. It'll probably be 1 or 2 after this particular video. But I'm going to continue like the number system and just kind of roll with it. But we'll change it to the 4X version instead of the regular. So, and I would probably do a bunch of the setup work on stream, by the way. Because we're talking, it's going to be hours worth of work. And I can bring in some people, do it multiplayer style and stream it. And it could be kind of fun. So, if you guys want me to do it, you guys got to let me know up in the iCard, or you can leave a comment. Yes or no. Should I switch to the 4X version of the map? I'm going to tell you, I'm really liking the 4X version. I haven't really played it. I've, drove around on it, tabbed around, that kind of stuff. I believe there's a field that costs $10 million now, because it's massive. It makes our big field that we have on this map look like a small field. So if I go to the 4X map, if you guys say yes or no, We'll probably have to bring in some mods like the cat combines, maybe some cat trailers. We'll see what we do. Some higher capacity stuff for these big fields. But by going to the 4X version, of course, the one thing that sucks, and I'm not going to go in and like edit the XML for like amount of crop that I have in storage. So like the chaff, yeah, we're going to have to do that again. But I may even do some of that off screen. I don't know. Or before I jump into the series. I'm not sure. What I would do off camera, whatever the setup would be, purchasing all the equipment again, purchasing the fields, and cutting down all of the trees between the fields, plowing the fields together that we have plowed together, that kind of stuff. I would, you know, do the quote setup, probably on a stream, honestly, because that could be fun. So the biggest downside to me is the crop that we have in storage, you know, the amount of cow food that we have in storage, but all of that can be easily replaced just by playing the game. So that's my theory. Continue the series, but in a 4X version of the map. That's my theory. You guys have to let me know. Like I said, iCard or comment. Let me know, and we'll go from there. Now, it won't be the next video after this, of course, because you guys know I work on... I work ahead. I like to be a couple weeks ahead from, you know, just always being a couple weeks ahead. So what I'll probably do in the meantime is there'll be at least one, probably only one. I'm gonna tone back my working ahead for a little bit on this map until you guys let me know, and then we'll go from there. But the next video is probably going to be still on the regular size version of the map, and then eventually we'll move to the 4X. If you guys tell me, I think it'll be fun. I think it'll be a lot of fun. So it's up to you guys. You guys get to steer the ship, and let me know. So there's that. So that is the question that I have. It's a whole thing. What we're doing here, by the way, we just got the greenhouses kind of going. We're waiting for compost. I thought I had compost made, but I kind of think that's one of those times where I had to, like, I messed up a video file, so I had to, like, exit the map without saving, and then I never went back and did it again kind of thing. But not that big of a deal. And actually, with the 4X version of the map, there's a compost maker at the biogas plant, which is kind of neat because it's, like, right around the corner from the homestead. Just saying. I appreciate that. The new map also has things like the steamed and, well, I can't say that word because you guys will make fun of me. Steamed and cleaned potatoes. Can't say that other word. People make fun of me too much for saying that word. Anyway. It also has the beet pulp maker. And it's really cool to make pig food. You actually have to steam and clean your potatoes and then use the beet pulp maker to make the food for the pigs, which is pretty cool. So there's a few tweaks that he's done that are like, it's making me very excited for the map. Logging will be a thing. Actual logging, not just wood chipping. Actual logging will be a thing on that map. I know that's something that I normally don't do in my series, is logging, but there's a whole big logging area. And yes, the regular version of the map does have some stuff, but it seems like there's a lot more in the 4X version, and a huge forest. So that could be a lot of fun, I'm not gonna lie. You know, it would change it up from just, hey, let's harvest again. You know, obviously I would still focus on cows. In the 4X version, I would have to repurchase all my cows, but whatever, that's no big deal. We're actually very close on this current save here to getting sheep. As far as I'm concerned, we can just, you know, spend the money on sheep. That's kind of why I'm selling my grain here. You can see we're going to set up a course here and sell, and just all trucks on deck and sell, because we had like 2 million liters of the, I guess it's spelt. I told TeamSpeak it was Tritical, but I believe it's the spelt or whatever it is. We had like 2 million liters. I just tried it, whatever it is. 2 million liters sitting in storage of just one thing. So it's like, okay, let's start moving this out, you know? Just saying, let's just clear out storage a little bit, and we'll go from there. So there's that. It's gonna be yeah, a process to sell everything that I have in storage, but my theory is to go ahead and sell everything that I have in storage, because why not? Why not? You know, it's been sitting there, and normally I'm all about like selling, but for some reason on this map, I guess I was making enough money on like other things, selling straw, cows now. Like I've been making, oh, by the way, the manure doesn't go there. Totally, not at all. Compost goes there, not manure. Pick it up, John. But I've been making so much other money, or so much money on this map by not necessarily selling grain. And I've just been storing grain and kind of storing grain. Wood chips. I've made a lot of money off wood chips on this map because, you know, why not? So, I don't know. I think it could be a really interesting thing. I'm going to talk about the 4X version probably a lot in this video, so there's that. But I think it could be fun. I really do. And I'm kind of hoping you guys say yes. I'm not going to lie. I'm really hoping that you guys say yes. Because, yeah. And now I will address, I know in the past with a certain rattlesnake map that towards the end of that, I swore off 4X maps. You know, playing 4X maps by myself, I swore that off. That I was never going to do that again. But to me, this is different. Because A, I'm not going to start from scratch. I'm going to start with everything that I have now. Maybe minus a few things that I don't use. But we are, you know, in the start of the video, we just sold a few things that we don't use. So there's that. Oh, so I was going to start combining. And then I was like, you know what? No, not this video. We're going to take one video and just not combine. Because why not? We combine like every video. So instead, we're going to cut down some more trees. Because why not? Because that's what we do. But, yeah, so I'm not starting from scratch with a 4X map. Plains and Simple is very open and very, very, very course play friendly. So that's a whole nother thing to me. I've not really had the problems on Plains that I had on Rattlesnake with course play. You guys know I had nothing but problems with course play on Rattlesnake. I'm not having those here. So to me, it's like a totally different thing. Like, yes, I swore off 4X maps. However, Plains is a far superior, in my opinion, 4X map for the way that I want to play. So using course play, I was totally adjusting something on my tablet right there when I was recording this. I almost crashed. It was the whole thing. I was trying to find something on Spotify, I believe. I was listening to some podcasts on Spotify while I was recording this episode. Anyway, yeah, so I want to, the way I want to play, this is a far better map, in my opinion, than the Rattlesnake map. And I don't regret playing Rattlesnake. I you know, don't regret it. It was a decent map. Rattlesnake, to me, would have been a better map for multiplayer, because it was not as course play friendly as Plains is. So there's that. Yeah, so we're going to cut grass. We're going to water the cows. Just kind of, this is like a maintenance episode. You know, it's like the stuff that we've been, you know, kind of doing off of camera, off of recording, let's say. You know, like watering the cows. I know that's super thrilling, but hey, that's okay. So I'm looking at trailers here because obviously I want to cut those wood chips down, but I want to cut those trees down to make wood chips, but all my trucks are busy. So I'm really, really partial to these T9s maxed out with wheel weights. And I'm really partial to them right now. They are awesome on course play. They'll handle any trailer. You know, they're heavy enough. They have the horsepower. Yes, they're expensive, but I still have $2.6 million. Does it matter? You know what I'm saying? Doesn't matter to me. So I sold off conventional tractors, you know, conventional steering tractors, to get these articulated T9s, because why not? And I don't know, I like them. I like them. So I have 6 of these T9s now on this map, and I'll probably end up with more, especially if we go 4X. I'll end up with probably a lot more, because why not? Why not? I like them. I like the way they handle. Yes, they're a little bit slow. However, for doing this kind of stuff, it just, man, it works. It just works. And it's totally, I got lucky. I had a course still saved from before when I would chipped going down the other way here between, was that 6 and 1 or something? Yeah, something like that. So I still had this course saved. So that saved me some time. I like that. I like that quite a bit. So yeah, here we go with our Massey. It is still a red tractor, so it kind of counts, right? Not really. This is all this tractor has done. And what does it have? Over 4 hours on it? I can't quite see what that red number is. 4 point something hours. And literally all this tractor has done is chip trees, stump grind. Like, that's all this thing does is chip and stump grind. That's it. That's it. That's it. That's it. So it's kind of amusing. And I realized here I should actually have one more tractor. That way it would empty me all the way. I believe one more would do it, if I'm not mistaken, because there's just not quite enough. Actually, that time there was. I guess I wasn't quite full. Maybe that's what it was. But still, one more would not hurt, or, you know, a couple more, because I can chip faster than they can run, especially if we had to run farther. But whatever, it's all good. Stump grinding, stumps, that is my one complaint, but that's just farm sim in general. Stump grinding stumps sometimes is a nightmare. Sometimes it just is a nightmare. But, you know, you just got to go hit them from the other angle and you're good to go. Yes, the Brux chipper does have the stump grinding attachment on. However, I can rarely get that thing to work. When it works, it's awesome. But I don't know. I don't know. Something about it. It just doesn't like me. It just does not like me. So that's okay. Not everybody likes me. Not most people don't like me, but that's okay. That's okay. I'm okay with that. Anyway, so grinding stumps. These are big stumps, of course. I'm cutting them kind of high with this what's it called, chipper here, but it's all good. No worries, no worries. So this time I'm full. So let's see. I can't remember. I swore one more would be nice. For some reason it wouldn't unload that way, but as soon as I turned around, it's like, hey, let's unload. Go figure. Go figure. So we're out of the first crop, by the way. We're switching to whatever the next crop is in the multi-fruit. This is the one that we had like 2 million of. It's spelt, I believe. Like 2 million liters of. It's so much. It's so much. So much. But that's okay. So you just got to go through and change all the trucks to the next crop, and then you're good to go. You're good to go once they all get kind of sorted out here and quit bumping into each other and stuff. We should be good to go. Maybe? Maybe? Okay. Alright. Changing all the trucks, though. Gotta change them all. Otherwise, you're going to have problems because one's going to be looking for the wrong crop and he's just going to be sitting there. So we should be good to go there. Back to our chipper tractor. There you go. So I had 32,000 left after they did a whole spiel. So one more would be perfect, but normally I don't fill it, I guess, when I'm actually doing this, because you never want to fill it because then you're losing, you know, you're losing material. Not like the money matters, I realize that, but hey, we might as well try to make as much money as possible, right? Just saying. We might as well. So, there's that. The only reason I'm cutting these trees down, by the way, is I figure, depending on what I use Field 5 for, and how I use Field 5 as far as, like, with course play, these trees could potentially be in the way. So, I was like, YOLO. I like cutting trees down. I've already cut, like, a bunch of trees down on this map. I think, actually, I was looking at my stats the other day. I think I've cut down about 150 trees total, which doesn't seem like a lot, but I guess it actually is. That's a fair bit of trees, considering I've not actually done any quote-unquote logging. I haven't done any of that, you know, to actually, like, sell logs or to make product from logs. I've not done any of that, so I guess 150 trees is actually a fair bit. But hey, that's okay. It's all good. It's fun. I enjoy cutting, or I enjoy using the Brux chipper to do this. I enjoy logging too. I just don't do it enough. So that actually could be a very fun thing to do with the 4X version of the map, is get into logging pretty, I wouldn't say like hardcore, but do it enough to make money off of the products that you can make with the logs. So that's kind of my theory, and I'm very interested to see what you guys have to say. Like I said, there'll be at least one more video where I don't know, basically, if you know what I'm saying, because I'm probably going to make one more, and then I'll just, like, take a break from making the series for a little while. And then either way, if we're going 4X, I'll make a bunch of those. And if we're not, then I'll continue making these. But until then, I'm your boy John from Pumaplow. Thank you guys so much for watching. Have a great rest of your day. Make sure to let me know what you guys think about 4X. And as always, toodles.